Good morning. This is Kamera again. We're on day number 95, 2 Samuel chapter 1 through 3. So this is a new book. We've completed 9 books already. In this book here, we already found out in the last book, the end of the last book, that Saul and his boys died. The children of Israel were defeated by the Philistines. So now a messenger comes to tell David about the battle and tells him that Saul and his boys were killed. This guy, an Amalekite, this guy, so happy and pleased that he's giving David some good news. And so David wanted to recount of what happened. How did Saul die? Oh, he tells them that he did a mercy kill for Saul. He saw Saul impaled on his sword, and Saul wanted someone to kill him quickly, and he kills Saul. Yeah, that didn't sit well with David. David was pretty offended. He was like, what makes you think I'm happy to hear about this news? And what makes you think that... No, he said something like, you weren't even afraid to kill the Lord's anointed? Yeah, so he have him killed. He tells his men to kill this guy. So yeah, David killed the messenger. So yeah. Okay. Abner, he is the commander of the children of Israel's army. He places Ishabeth, Saul's son, in position as king and proclaim him king all over Israel. Everyone knows that David is supposed to be king. Abner knows better. And so, yeah, David is now king of Judah. Ishabeth is king of Israel, the son of Saul. Abner, guys, very influential. Very influential. Everyone there, pretty much Israel respects him. Ishabeth has no clout. All the clout comes from Abner. So Abner's pretty much running things. That's what it seemed like. And so what happens is war starts between those two. Let me tell you how that starts. Because you have two different nations. It's really one nation, nation of Israel, and Judah is supposed to be part of that nation, but there's a division there. Judah has made David king, and Ishabeth is king over on the Israel side. So how about Israel troops go out somewhere to the certain location, Judah's troop go in this certain location. They meet up, they see each other across, I guess, a body of water. The commander of Israel troop, Abner, yells out to the commander of Judah's troop, Joab, and they say, you know what, they come to this agreement where 12 of their guys fight the other person's 12 guys. 12 guys get together. You know what's crazy about the whole thing, though? They know each other. Remember, David used to fight with them. The men who were with David, a lot of them fought with them. They're children of Israel, all of them. So now you have these 12 against the 12. And they grab each other's hair and they stab each other in the side. So yeah, that's 24 men who dies. Yeah, and then that starts a fierce battle between the two different sides. And how about this? The Bible says that David's forces were winning. And get this though, this part right here. Joab, he's the commander. His brother Abishai, he has a brother Asahel, so 3 of them, right? In this troop. Asahel chases Abner, the commander, right, of Israel troops. Abner's like, is that you, Asahel, running after me, basically? Asahel's like, yes. Abner says, you might want to go fight with one of the younger men. Asahel still chasing Abner. Abner's like, I need you to turn back. As he says, I'm going to have to kill you. And how am I going to face your brother Joab? See, they knew each other. You think Asahel listened? No, he did not. And I'm thinking, Abner's thinking, I'm going to have to kill this dude. He's forcing me to kill him when I really don't want to kill him. Because think about it, if Asahel is on him like that, and they said Asahel ran like a gazelle. If Asahel is on Abner like that, his intent is to kill him. And I'm thinking, Asahel's thinking, ooh, this would be a great win if I kill the commander of the troop of Israel. That'd solve all our problems. So Abner has no other choice but to kill him. Abner has no other choice but to kill Asahel. Asahel drops. When he drops, it's like all the troops around him, like from the children of Judah, they stop. They stop, and they're like, whoa, Asahel down, not a good thing. Joab arrives, and he sees his brother dead. Him and the troop, they run after the children of Israel troop again, right? So they get to a point, they're chasing after the Israel troop. Abner yells out, why are we killing each other? We should not be killing each other like this. It's only bringing up bitterness. Joab's like, okay, fine. So they turn around, right? Yeah, their brother's dead. I wonder if Joab knew the full story, because they weren't happy about their brother dying. Who would be happy about something like that? But they were in battle, right? So Asahel going after a big chief like that, not a good move, Asahel. Now he's dead. So how about this? Fast forward. Remember, Abner's the one with all the power in Israel, even though Beth is the king. Abner is confronted by Ishabeth, the king of Israel. What is he confronting Abner about? Sleeping with his father's concubine. Abner's like, dude, I know you didn't just try me about a woman. I know you didn't just try me. This is what I'm going to do for you. Treat me like I'm a peasant, I'm a commoner. I'm going to give all of Israel. I'm going to give all of Israel to David. Whoa, but you're not the king. Everybody knew Abner had the power. Ishabeth was scared of Abner. So Abner reaches out to David. David's like, fine and dandy. He's like, aren't you supposed to be king over all of Israel? But Abner, you knew that, buddy. You knew this. Anyway, David's like, fine. I have no problem with meeting with you. But before we continue, I need you to give me my wife. The wife that I bought for 100 Philistines. Remember, you guys? Remember, he killed 200. And the one thing that I didn't point out before was that, and you should have read it, honestly, is that, remember when David ran away from Saul for his life, and his wife, Michal, had assisted in his escape? Well, Saul, what he did was, he gave his daughter Michal to another man. Yeah, gave it to marriage to another man. So yeah, that was David's first wife. So now David's reclaiming his wife. I paid for her. And so he wants his wife. So what does Ishabeth does? He goes and take his sister from her current husband, crying like a little baby. I want my wife. Well, he had it right. They've been together all these years, right? That's his wife. Sorry, dude, this is David's wife. It was David's wife's first. They took him and they told him you could just back up and go back where you came from. He went home. So yeah, now Abner is coming to meet with David. David creates this huge feast for Abner and his entourage. Him and David and Abner all at peace. Abner's going to go back, call all the elders together, get the ball rolling. Yeah, he leaves. Joab comes in from this raid, him and his troop. They just had a successful raid. Finds out that Abner was there and that David let him go. Joab confronts David. Yeah, he didn't like that. So what he did, after he leaves David, he sends a messenger and says, Joab sends a messenger to Abner telling him that David wants him back. He wants to see him again, come back to Hebron where they were. Yeah, David wasn't aware of that meeting. Abner comes back. Joab, remember I told you guys they were friends at one time. They knew each other. They respected each other before. Abner knew that it was an act of war. Joab knew it was an act of war, but they're still upset that Abner killed their brother Asahel. I don't think that Abner's aware that Joab is conspiring against him. I know he's not aware. He thought that he was coming at the beckoning of David. Anyway, Joab calls him to the side, I guess, to have a little chat with him. Abner's probably thinking, I'm thinking, so why would he trust Joab if he just killed his brother, right? So I'm thinking Abner must have been thinking, this is my chance to talk to him, let him know, I'm sorry I had to kill your brother. I kept telling him he didn't have a chance to talk, because what happened was once he pulled him to the side, he stabbed him, stunned him, and killed him. Joab killed Abner. He conspired against him and killed him just like that. David hears about it. David is so hurt, so offended, felt so betrayed. He could not believe that Joab had done that. He mourns Abner. He tells everybody to mourn Abner. A great commander has fallen. It was not in battle. He was treated in a bad way that was not becoming of a warrior. And so he's upset. He's mourning. He's fasting. Children of Israel sees this, and they're grateful. They're pleased with how David is handling this, because David is not upholding his man. Yeah, David's not happy about that. Children of Israel not happy, are very appreciative of David and his remorse. David's like, Joab out of control, Abishai out of control. God's going to take care of them. He is not happy at all. And he mourns them. So yeah, that's where we are. I think I covered everything, guys. But listen, go back and read that word. Ask God for understanding. Ask him to help you to gain the knowledge he wants you to get out of his message. It was a great message. You pretty much understand why everybody did what they did. I mean, a lot of people might not understand David, thinking that Joab did him a favor, but David was a man of integrity, and that man had come to him in peace. They were working on this. Joab conspired against Abner on a peaceful ground. He totally disrespected David, and a great warrior. And his brother had died in an act of war. I mean, Abner had told him to back off, and his pride let him continue. But anyway, that's how it was, and that's where we are. Day number 95. That was 2 Samuel chapter 1 through 3. You have a God-filled, blessed day.